everybody, I'm Stu Carter from Atamaii TV and Ben10Toys.net. Stand by for some Ben 10 Toy news. But first, don't hate me for this, but I forgot to tell you about something. Last time I showed you all my stuff I brought back from Tokyo and Hong Kong, but I left something out I forgot about, and I hate loose ends, so I want to show you this stuff I got in Japan. Sometimes when I've had stories, toy reviews in Alex's toy testing lab, you may have seen him using this thing, it's a technical board. It's kind of a meant to be a cutting board for modeling kits. And I liked it so much, I said, doggone it, I'm going to get my own from my own toy testing lab. So I picked this up at Yodobashi Camera, a couple of bucks. So you might see that. And you know what the kids are doing nowadays? Alex is doing this. When they paint their models, they're using pens. They're not using he uses a brush and open paint sometimes, not very often. Most of the time, the models are already cast in the basic colors, and he uses these pens to highlight them, especially the seams and stuff. So I got me some of these pens. I'm going to try it out too. These are markers or pens called Gundam Markers. Yeah, I don't know who's making them. Some Japanese company. A variety of colors and a variety. I've got one fine tip, and the others are kind of broad tip probably. All right, let's talk about Ben 10. That's why we're here, right? Okay, now I said that I was going to go to Hong Kong, and I did go to Hong Kong, and I visited Playmates Toys, who are, they're making the Ben 10 toys this year. They promised they're going to make Ben 10 toys this year, and they're going to release them this year. And I went to Hong Kong. I went to their top secret showroom. They don't kick me out because they know I'm a big guy with Ben 10, and I'm a big guy with toys. They know who I am. I've been going there for a long time. Did they let me take pictures of the toys? No, I was denied. It's still top secret, but not for long. Not for long. The toys are ready. My eyes saw them. My eyes saw the toys. They're in my eyeballs. Okay. We're going to have a look at them. That is the world. The world is going to see them. Cartoon Network's going to sort of do a big release during the London Toy Fair. That's next week. You should see them. I'm going to have a video report, 25 January. I believe that's Wednesday, where you live. Next week, this Wednesday. You got to wait that long. About 5 days from now. The question is, what kind of toys are we going to see? What are we going to see? That's a good question. And you might remember back in the olden days, I was about the first guy to talk about Ben 10 toys on YouTube. I made a report of the first toys that Bandai America put out. They were the first guys to do Ben 10 toys. 2008. That's 9-10 years ago, right? And the first toys, what did they have back then? They had the regular size figures, regular size articulated action figures, not these. The first ones they put out included Ben, Spider Monkey, Swamp Fire, Echo, Chroma Stone, Jet Ray, Humongosaur. That's the basic line of figures. I've got a Ben here. He broke his leg. It was an industrial accident. He said, sue me. It was an accident during a toy experiment, because my experiments are very dangerous. Unfortunately, he broke his leg, but I got a replacement, as I told you last week. Anyway, sure, the basic action figures, you're going to see those. Are they going to be bigger than the Bandai ones or smaller? We don't know yet. What ones are we going to see? Why don't you put in the comments your votes for which of the aliens you would like to see in that first wave or two of the Ben 10 toys from Playmates.
Beyblades versus Ben Tennyson.
3, 2, 1, let it rip! Watch out, Ben! Look out! It's getting closer! Look out, Ben! Hold on! Oh! What about the other stuff? And of course, back in the olden days, Bandai put out what they called DNA Alien Heroes. Most people in the toy business would call those feature figures. That's the large guys with some kind of action feature, like they move, like this Humongosaur did the beating axe and all, the tossing the rock stuff. And I've still got some I haven't talked about here. What have I got? I've got a diamond head. He does something. I've got a cannon bolt. I think he rolls around, and I've got a blocks. Yeah, that's the feature figures. We'll probably see some large figures like that as well. Of course, I think because the kids like to collect all the aliens in the small size, but they like to have a big one, like because they're big and they're more fun, easier, especially for a little kid to hold and smash. And you like to see the action. You like to see the moving action. I think we'll see some big feature figures as well.
Oh, vampires. Hate vampires. Oh, this one is strong.
Playsets like this one, playsets have always been a big deal with Ben 10. Now, Bandai always had a playset every year. These really sell mostly. They sell more of these at Christmas time. That's the kind of thing your grandma gets for you because grandma's loaded and you don't have the money to buy something this big. But we could probably expect playsets, and Playmates Toys with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have always had playsets, and their playsets tend to be rather large. Have you noticed that? I did a report a few years ago on like a huge playset. It was like this big. It was like 3-4 feet tall. What was the first playset in Ben 10? It was the Rust Bucket by Bandai America, the Rust Bucket. And the Rust Bucket is back in sort of a modern version. Could there be a Rust Bucket playset in the future? That would be fun. And then that means that Max gets to drive it because Ben's too young to drive the Rust Bucket. That's why we have Max in the show. He's the most important. He's the star of Ben 10 anyway, if you ask me.
Reactor room, give me more power. More aliens. Faster. Faster! Faster! Reactor room, I want maximum power! Now! Faster! Faster! What's happening? What's happening? Shut down the power! Shut down the power! I can't turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Oh.
What else? How about the Roleplay toys? It's the Ben 10. You gotta have the Omnitrix, right? Do I have one that's open? I guess I don't on the shelf. I gotta open up some new Omnitrix. Omnitrix, you gotta have the Omnitrix at Ben 10. But by the end of the show, by the time we had the Gravitrix, right? Remember the Gravitrix? Woo! I thought we'd pretty much hit the limit of our technology at that time, of our ability to make things for the Omnitrix. I'm curious about what would a new Omnitrix, what could it do? What kind of new powers would it have, like lasers and holograms and explosions? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see.
Yes, I think we're ready now. Switching the mode, too, for the signal. Now begin broadcasting. Yes. It's going out. Yes. 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 Come in, alien heroes. Come in. Come in. Yes. Yeah. Wait. I hear something. What is that? I think it's Ben Tennyson. Come in, Ben Tennyson. Come in, Ben Tennyson. Do you hear me? Do you read me, Ben Tennyson? Command Ben Tennyson! Command Ben Tennyson!
Command Ben Tennyson! Command Ben Tennyson! Command Ben Tennyson!
But when you say role play, there's more than Omnitrix, right? If you remember, we've had a lot of other role play toys. We had the Ultimate Chest Badge, right? Remember that? And then there was the shooter toy with 3 shooter claws, right? One shot discs. Was that Echo? And then there was one with, I forget. Help me out. Remember that one with the claws? Yeah, it had claws and you shoot stuff. You shot stuff. Yeah. What other role play toys do you remember besides Omnitrix and those two? What other ones can you remember? I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm sure there were others.
But it's not enough! It's not enough! I'm gonna go ultimate! Yes! Don't try to stop me! Ultimate Humongousaur!
What else? What else could there be? 2 other categories of toys I'm curious about. One would be accessories. You know, Ben 10, Bandai put out unusual accessories for Ben 10. They had the planetary powder, and they had the rocks, right? What were they called? The rocks? The chromostone rocks? I forget what they were. You drop them in water and they go, and the alien comes out. Remember those? Yeah. I don't know, and also minifigures, because I know I never collected the minifigures because where I lived they never had them, and in the U.S. they never really had them either, did they? Because I never saw them. But in the UK and Europe they had minifigures, and often in blind packages, blind box package. You don't you got to buy a bunch of them. And they're opening these. They're rolling out the toys in London. So in London and Europe and England had the minifigures before. I'm wondering if they're going to have minifigures again. These are questions. These are questions we have.
Advance, my aliens! Do my bidding! Go to the world and conquer all!
First, we attach these high-capacity electrodes to our power generator.
Yes, we're ready to begin. Open the cryogenic chamber. And I'm going to put all the aliens in. Yes, all! Don't try to stop me. You can't stop me, I'm too far away. All must go in. Get in there.
So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join Ben10Toys.net if you're not allowed to. Get your parents to join for you. Join in the discussion there about what aliens are going to be in the first wave of toys, what kind of role-play toys, etc. And until next time, maybe next Wednesday, next Thursday, you can expect a report from me on the new Ben 10 toys. Until next time, have a great day.